In this video, I want to show you another way that you can use to generate images using just text. So this video is about how to generate images using AI and just text. So the first thing you need to do is come to your browser and search for Bing Create. So if you click on Bing Create, this is the one you want to use. You want to use this free AI image generator. So once you click on it, it's going to ask you to put your prompt and you can start creating. However, you need to create an account and you need to have an account. So if you put a prompt here, let's say I said, let's say a guy working on a computer or on a laptop, and then I say create, is going to ask me to sign in. So you need to sign in using your Microsoft email. So you can just create an email and then you can just use it to sign up. So once you sign up, it's going to bring you to this interface here. And this is what this is where you can use to create your images. So you can see these are samples of what we can achieve with this website. So this is where you have to put your prompt, all right, and you get credits every day. So at the top here you get Microsoft rewards, and each of the image generated is going to cost you 15 credits. So these credits, they are replaced, I think, daily or thereabout. So once you are here, you can basically give it a prompt. You can say a guy working on a laptop. And then you can say create. Alternatively, you can just tell it to surprise me and it's going to create random AI images for you. But you come here, you click on create, it's going to work with a prompt that you have given it to create a guy that works on or with a laptop. So we are going to give it some instance, and this is quite fast. As you can see, it gives us an image of a guy that works on a laptop or with a laptop or working with a laptop. So you can see that these images are quite consistent. All right, they are quite consistent and it's done well, given that I didn't give it any context of a proper prompt. So let's say if I come here and I said surprise me, it's going to just, as you can see, it gives itself a prompt. Here it says a vintage microphone robot digital art, and if you say surprise me again, it's going to generate something else again, and then you can tell it to create, and it's going to create these images for you. So as you can see, this is the image, and you can use this for logo generation. You can use it for stories, for YouTube and all of that. But the best way to do this is to have a proper prompt. So I have a test prompt here that I used in my initial video. So I'm just going to copy this prompt, and then I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to come to the right here, and I'm going to put my prompt. So one issue with this website is that the prompt has some kind of, it has a limitation, all right? It doesn't give you room to write everything. So it doesn't give you the exact cap that you have, but it just sort of cuts out some part of your prompt, all right? So this prompt is usually longer than this. However, it's enough for it because it does a fine job. So you click on create and it's creating our images for us, and let's see what it's going to look like. And then as you can see, this is the images, or these are the images that it has created. These are the images that it has created, and some of them look really fine or nice. And you can open each of them to go through them to see the one you like. And another good thing with this website is that you can even edit these images if you do not like it. So as you can see, this one is not a landscape mode, so you can come here, click on resize, or you can even customize it. You can just save it without downloading it. But let's say you wanted to customize it and make it landscape, so you click on resize here, and then you click on landscape. So it's going to resize image, and sometimes it's going to give you something similar but different because the frame or the ratio is now wider. It has to sort of make up for it. So let's give it some time to actually complete this. So as you can see, the image changes, but I think this one is even much better. So you can simply just download this image if you like it, and you now have an image that you have generated. If you wanted to go back, you can go back to the original image, which means you are going back to the original sizing. But I'm usually okay with this because if I'm generating pictures, I usually want them to be landscape pictures. So in case you don't want landscape, this is how you can go about it. So you can preview, you can see the next images. These images I think are really cool. All right, so of course, given the prompt that I've given it, so that's the prompt I gave it. So let's try with another prompt. This one says a young woman with braided hair walks blah blah. So I'm just going to copy it. Of course, I made this prompt using ChatGPT, and this is just a test prompt that I'm using to create this video. So again, it calls out some of the prompts, and then I can click on create again, and it's going to generate even more images for me. While this one is creating, I want to get another prompt. So I want to come down and get something like this one, say a guitarist or a guitarist blah blah. I'm just going to copy this one, and then when we come back, this one should actually be ready. So this is the image that it has generated for us. So let's try another prompt. I'm going to put the last prompt I just copied, and I'm going to say create the image. So it keeps creating the image, and you can basically give it anything you want, and it's going to come up with ideas for you. So in this case, you don't really have the option to choose the model that you want to work with, like we did with the other website. But I think these images are quite cool. So you can click on any of them again, and then you can fine-tune them as you want, or as you want them to be. Again, we can come here, click on customize, and it's going to take us to designer.microsoft, and this is where we can customize this image if we wanted to. So we can basically change let's say the color, the pictures, and all of that, but that's basically taking it a bit too far. So I think we are just good with this. So I'm just going to resize this and see what is going to look like. Again, this is a prompt here. This is a prompt. It says their notes are visible as a swelling arc of light. I think this is a fine interpretation. So let's go to the landscape mode, and again, it's going to resize, and we get a landscape version of this prompt. So now this is the landscape version of this prompt, and I can basically just download it. And now I have just generated an image using just a simple prompt as this. I hope this video was helpful. If yes, please like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you want to see another option to do this, you can watch the next video that is going to be pinned on top of this video. And my name is Good Noel. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.